Super Dave here with another review.
Thundercats! Thundercats! Ho! Super Dave here with another Thundercats review. And no, Snarfer did not come with a cover. I just had one laying around. I said, well, I'll slide it over. They still fit, even though they do not come with one anymore. But there is Snarfer, the second installment in this wave that we just got. We just got through reviewing Young Lino. You can check out my review on that if you've not already. But this is Snarfer, who was in season 2. He somehow stowed away, got off of Thundera also, and there was a whole race of Snarfers. And but this guy bears the name Snarfer. There is that artistic work on the back there that you can see looking really cool. And there is his bio. If you'd like to pause and read that, you certainly can. That'll give you a little idea about Snarfer. But one of the biggest things, and he was really cool. He's this technician, tech savvy, smart little dude. Maybe a little bit more confident even than Snarf sometime, but he is a ball of energy, and he helps this, I would call the season 2 Thundercats a lot, in that other headquarters that they ended up doing. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it was like a tower. But anyway, this guy is so cool. He's just a lot of fun, and the biggest thing about him is he's going to help us have someone that can keep Snarf company and not feel so alone and isolated and out of place. So I think that's cool with Snarfer, and can't wait to get the Robobeels, the Burbles, whatever they're called, the robots. That's going to be so cool. I think they're coming in the next wave. But we've got this one we're reviewing today, and then we're going to be looking at Quick Pick next. But let's go over on to our cat's lair on the inside and check out Snarfer. And here we are inside of Cat's Lair itself, getting ready to take a look at Snarfer's accessories. And first of all, Snarfer comes with 3.5 sets of hands. He comes with this set of open palm hands, horizontally hinged. He also comes with a pointer finger and thumbs up and wrench holding looking hand there, also horizontally hinged. And then a set of weapon holding hands there, as you can see, also horizontally hinged. And he comes with a flat palmed hand, as you can see there, the thumb coming off a little bit further away than the other two, and an extra tail. This one more of a curled up tail, whereas the one he is equipped with is more of a curled down tail, as you can see. So a little bit more of a different curl on this one, and so we can see that he's equipped with 2 different types of tails. I do kind of wish he had come with one like Snarf that allows him to stand, but I guess we didn't see him doing that as much in the cartoon. You can see he's also equipped with a nice little strap around his chest and belt area, waist area. So that's cool, and that is removable. It's rubber, but we won't be removing it. You can see this first head sculpt. He comes with 3 head sculpts. One where he's smiling, one where he's a worried Snarfer. You know how those Snarfs like to worry. And then one where he's meaning business. He's in attack mode, got his helmet on and his shield. He's in one of their vehicles or whatever, and he's ready to go after some bad guys and some mutants. He also comes with several little items. One, he comes with a wrench because he is a technician as well. He also comes with some sort of squirt type bottle here, as well as the squirt effect piece here, as you can see. And he also comes with a burble fruit that he has bitten into. And he comes with some sort of restraining devices. I believe 2 of those were for his wrists and 1 for his tail. I don't remember the episode where these were in. I have to go back and check that out, but they are referred to as restraining devices. And I'm assuming there's 2 for his wrist and 1 for his tail because of their size there. All right, that is all of his accessories. And Snarfer is definitely smaller than Snarf, as you can see here. But let's now take a look at our Snarfer's articulation. All right, our little tiny Snarfer comes again equipped with a wrench, and you can see I popped in that little thumbs up looking hand which holds that wrench perfectly. It's a nice little metallic shaped wrench, and you can remove that out of his hand and go ahead and take this spray bottle and pop that right inside of that same hand there if you like. And the cool thing about that is you can also take this little spray effect piece, and once you have it in his hand correctly, just go ahead and put that in there, and he can hold that and spray whatever he's spraying. That's really cool. Looks a lot like water, like he's spraying something or someone. Maybe he's helping Panthro wash the Thunder tank. That would be fun. We'll have to get a picture of that, won't we? But that's looking cool there. Looking dynamic. That's looking really neat. All right, so there you can see how he's able to hold that, and that thumbs up so he can press that little plunger there up at the top, and so that works really good. That looks really cool. All right, so we can see that Snarfer is going to be able to look up that much. He's going to be able to look down just ever so amount because his beard kind of hits that strap there and his chest. So he's not going to be able to look down an awful amount, but he will be able to look up quite a bit. And he's going to get a slight amount of head pivot. More or less it turns side to side, which can kind of serve as some of his pivoting, but it will pivot a little bit. So that's pretty good. He'll look side to side there. And then, of course, his arms will go full 360. He has a swivel at that single jointed elbow. And one of mine was frozen. I had to hit it with the hairdryer heat, but then it was able to bend without any problems. He will swivel and hinge at these wrists, and all of the wrists are horizontally hinged. He did not come with any vertical hinges this time, which it would have been nice to have put one on this hand especially, but at the same time, as tiny as these hands are, that may have played a role in that decision. He's going to be able to kick up about that much, kick back as well, pretty good amount. He has a single jointed knee, which is going to be able to bend about that much, and kick up about that much, and there is a swivel at the knee as well. He's going to be able to get full tiptoes with that foot. He's going to be able to go up all the way with that foot and get excellent rockers, but this time we do not get a peg hole in the bottom. I'm thinking it's because this plastic is so thin they didn't want a chance at cracking, and that's fine because he's big enough foot, his feet are big enough, and with using his tail some and getting him in the right shape, he will be able to stand pretty flat-footed. And I didn't show you, but he won't get quite full splits, but gets pretty doggone close as far as his hips go. Now, not as many options on this Snarfer as we got with the Snarf. He's just going to rotate. It's going to go up and down slightly and rotate, around, because all it is a ball joint. And this doesn't even move. It's stationary. So if we take the other tail here and turn it this way instead, then you see that this one is more designed where it can kind of, I guess, prop him up a little better to stand up a little easier than the other one, because it has a little bit more of a downward slope and this little curl part at the bottom, which I'm wondering if that is supposed to be able to hold on to something. I was thinking about trying that. I'm not sure if I can't remember if he held on to stuff with his tail or not, but that might, explain why he has 3 restraints, because his tail is able to hold stuff too. He may be very talented with his tail, being able to hold on to pieces, because you definitely could. You know, he could even, I think, hold his fruit. Let's see. Makes me wonder if he would, you know, be able to move that up and even bite it. So I don't know, that it's kind of, I don't know, it's almost like, do you see that? Like, it's almost like he's got a little hand on the end of that tail, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look. I haven't watched season 2 as much as I have season 1. I've seen Snarfer, and I know Snarfer, but I'm not as familiar with him as I am the season 1 characters. So I have to check that out. But he is so cute. I feel like that his quality, again, with this set, even with the face, you can see, you know, compared to Snarf's face, the texture's not there like it showed on his demos, his 3D renderings, but you do have that texture and just an overall feel like they actually painted Snarfer, whereas this looks like this was just the base color and they didn't bother on painting it. I mentioned that in his review. But boy, you can tell that Uncle Snarf is a lot bigger than his nephew Snarfer. They had a Snarf, you know, collection of race, a community, I should say. And when Thundera blew up, they found a planet called Planet Snarf, and Snarfer had escaped and was on that planet. But when he found out his uncle was on Third Earth, he was able to fly in a, I think it was a space shuttle that he created or repaired or something about that he was able to fly to Third Earth and ultimately joined the Thundercats with his technical skills of being able to even help Panthro work on stuff. And I believe they even made new, yeah, I know they created new vehicles in season 2, and Snarfer also helped with the Thundercats tower. But anyway, here he is. He's really cool and he's fun to play around with. I'm glad to have him as part of our collection here. I was going to also show you these other head sculpts very quickly. Let's go ahead and pop on the worried Snarfer look there. And he's worried. You know how Snarfs like to worry, as I said earlier. And it's a really clean, nice looking head sculpt as well. Again, he's not going to be able to really look down, but he will be able to look up. Basically the same exact head articulation as the smiling Snarfer. And again, just like with Snarf, this beard, the points on it is extremely sharp. They're not soft like they were on young Lion-O's head, where those points came off on, like, I would say almost like cowlicks. So be careful popping them off or it will stick and hurt your thumb or your hand. All right, let's go ahead and pop this one on. This one is really neat, and all of these pop on really nicely. But just take a look at that helmet. Just looks really nice and clean all the way around. I love the see-through visor, and he means business. He's ready to help drive or pilot something, and he's ready to go after some mutants. He's ready. Come on, Uncle Snarf. We gotta go get those bad guys. You know, he's just looking so cute. I love this head sculpt. This is one of my favorites. That would really set him apart from Snarfs. I may keep that one on him more than any of the others possibly, because I just really like that. And especially, let's go ahead and pop this on, because if he's going after some bad guys, look at there. That'll protect his eyes, won't it? But that's cool. All right, now let's do some comparisons. And here is Snarfer with all the gang, looking so cool. And it looks like Panthro is trying to get his attention. They've been working on some stuff, and he's got the wrench that Panthro needs. And of course, he's going to be able to go back and help him. But there they all are together right here inside of the cat's lair. Just looking cool over here with everything. and Snarfer is ready to go. So enjoyed this review. You can see him alongside of all these. Let's go ahead and bring our Thunder Twins up here just so you can get an idea of his size next to Snarfer there. There you go. Because Snarfer wasn't around when young Lion-O was around, so no reason to show that, but the Thunder Twins were. So there you go. Looking cool. So neat. Let's go ahead and put Lion-O back there as well so he can show off for them there. There you go. Looking so cool. And thank you again for joining us for this Super Dave review. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. And here are some photos in the photo gallery. Loving this cat's lair. Be blessed.